Dick Long comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the San Antonio Missions. First pitch coming your way next. Top half of the second from San Antonio. And now it's going to be Arturo Flores. That one hit to right. It's pretty deep. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Yamal.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Dick Long. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. And that's a base hit.
Oh, man, you smoked that one. Good job, good job.
No time wasted here. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Digging in for the Missions, Kai Murphy. In the dirt, but blocked. Got it. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
The designated hitter, Marco.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcos Castano. Second inning, no score thus far. And that drops in for a strike. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Got him looking, and he did not like that call. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge. And that was about as close as it gets, but it was a ball after all. So they still have both challenges. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Makes the grab on the run. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. To the top of the order we go. Jax Biggers digs in now. One out, runners at first and second. In the air, right field. And it falls. Runner around third. The relay to third. Safe. And they take the lead. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. He's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. And this one lifted to left. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Carniel Pratt. Swing, and now a flare down the right field line. And that falls for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
Now batting, second baseman, Jax.
Long digs in, looking to close the gap. Rally time.
Dick Long.
That's a base hit. Coming around third. One run comes across. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. And now the center fielder, Ken Murphy. And here's the 0-2. In the air to left. Pulls it in, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marco.
Next up, the designated hitter, Marcos Castaño. Traffic on the base paths, a run already in to score this inning. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards left center. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-2. Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate.
Now batting.
2 down and a runner at second base. Here's the third baseman, Clay Dungan.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
In the dirt, but kept it close. One-two offering. Line drive. And a base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Next to hit for the Missions, Rosman Verdugo.
What's up for us here?
3-1 pitch, and that'll load the bases. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. Here's the catcher, Lamar King Jr.
Hey, drop him in for us. Here you go.
That one to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 7th inning. 2 outs, runner on first base. Dick Long getting ready to hit.
All right, turn, find it.
And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Seeing the ball very well in this game. That thing would have been right at home on the Autobahn. 113 miles per hour of exit velocity. Tough to make a play on hits like that. This next at bat is going to be critical. Ken Murphy now at the plate.
What's up right here?
Right field, fly ball, and pretty deep. And that ends the inning. 2 runners left aboard. They're trailing 5-2. The corners and 2 out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Dick Long. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. And there's a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And they cut the lead to 2. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. Huge spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. Tying run is at first. Hard hit, right side. On to first. Ball game. Long played brilliantly, even if the team took the loss. 2 RBI on 4 hits. Every time up, he was a threat, and he gave them a shot at the win. Impressive showing for sure.
And we opened up a new chapter. Hung a couple banners up in the rafters. Showed them all in the game that we belong now. We on a farewell tour, mama, we gon' show up. We hit. There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, and join my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know
Dick Long comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Corpus Christi Hooks taking on the San Antonio Missions. First pitch coming your way next. Dick Long will hit next. Big game last night, went 4 of 5. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner from third in to score.
Yeah, great job right there.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. With that kind of hard contact, I'm sure he wishes he would have got underneath it a little more, but that thing was still smoked. Great swing for the hit. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Ethan Salas. Right through there for a strike.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
That
That's
one
a
a
ball.
little bit high. Ball 3. Runner on the move. And ball 4. Twoable.
Take your bait.
Here's the center fielder, Kason Wells.
Center fielder, number 12. Peyton Wells.
That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches.
The shortstop, Samad Taylor.
And now the shortstop, Samad Taylor.
Here we go, make something happen.
And the 2-2. Swings and flares it. Grabs it on the run. As they escape the bases loaded jam. So they get bases empty.
Now have the designated hitter, Dick Long.
And that's a base hit.
There you go. Find it. Find it.
Gets on base and keeps
That'll
it
way to
going.
square it up. Great job.
Every time
Now
he
batting,
steps in the
the
box
catcher.
these days, it's appointment viewing. You don't want to miss a single swing because he's just locked in. Ethan Salas getting ready to hit. And ball four.
That's outside.
Two aboard.
Ball four.
Cason Wells
Now
digs
batting,
in now.
the center fielder, number
No one
12.
better right now, kid.
Cason Wells.
In there, picks up the K, and that ends the inning. 2 runners left stranded, but they lead it 1-0. Runners at first
Now
and
batting,
second,
the
and nobody out.
Dick Long.
Smoke to shortstop, but caught.
Safe!
Race to the bag, but safe. Good job to avoid the double
Now
play.
batting.
Might need to do something to reset your Parma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. Fly ball, right field. Unrow settles underneath it and makes the catch. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it.
Walking through the room, shining like a diamond. Do it up, we understood the assignment. Me and my girls, we be looking so stylish. You know we be priceless, energy is timeless. In the limelight, to the girls in the limelight, pay your respect to the. In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, with the highway speeding by. You know that I think you're funny. It's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. We're painting over me, cover of the white, just make it go in the light. And we're painting over me, cover of the white, just make it go.
Dick Long with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over it. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Midland Rockhounds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Is the designated hitter, Dick Long.
Designated hitter,
Really strong hitting performance recently. 15 hits over the last 5 games. What a tear. Now this is lifted to center. Naylor moving under this one. And makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Welcome back. And on the hill today, Dick Long. Here's the info we've got. Not known for tremendous strikeout ability, so he's going to have to force weak contact with good command and movement. The defenders behind him are going to have to be ready to go because the hitters will probably be putting balls into play frequently. We head back to the top of the order. Leo DeVries now at the plate. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Tommy.
Bases empty, 1 away. Next up for the Rockhounds, Tommy White. Comes up empty, strike 2. Breaking ball inside. And misses inside. Two and two, here's the pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. And the 2-2. Good eye on that pitch. What a take with 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. Gets a piece, stays alive. Ground ball left side. Dungan. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening.
The right fielder, Nate Nanfield.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Nate Nankill. And that's a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, C.J. Pitaro.
Number 10, C.J. Pitaro.
0-1, here's the pitch. Ball 1 there. 1-2, here's the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And quickly one away in the second inning. One out and the bases are empty. And here's the catcher, CJ Rodriguez. Swings through it. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Got the strikeout looking. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Rodriguez thought that pitch missed, and here comes a challenge. And the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Luke Mann getting ready to hit. This pitch popped up.
Oh, you. Take it.
And that's the end of the inning. They go down 1-2-3. On to the next inning, and now the DH, Dick Long. And he's not just a power hitter who sells out for homers. He does a great job to cover the whole plate and make good contact. This is the kind of batter you can build a lineup around at any level. Long measures 6'2", 22 years old, and he's a native of Canada. On 0-1, the delivery. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first, and very nicely done for the out. As we go to the last of the third, coming up to the dish now for Midland, Miles Naylor. It's a pop-up. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Jared Dickey.
Nobody on with one out. Jared Dickey digs in now. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. In the air along the left field line. Can't get there, and it's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind, but held tough and got the hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Stepping in, Colby Halter. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. 1-0 pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Runner at first, one away. Swings through it for the strikeout. Now 2 away. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Now it's the shortstop, Leo DeVries. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Strike one. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. And he delivers. Swings and misses. Back-to-back Ks. One runner left aboard. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back. The Rockhounds at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
Strike one.
Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Bounces this one to the right side. Verdugo. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nate Nankiel.
And now the right fielder, Nate Nankiel. Grounded out the first time. The 0-1. Late on that fastball. Just can't catch up to the heat. Missed off the inside. And the count is 1-2. That's an 0-2 fastball that most hitters will take a rip at, but he took it and got away with it. Can't let it go by a second time. That one just misses. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. 1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. 2 outs already in the home fourth.
The first baseman, DJ Pizarro.
Next up for the Rockhounds, CJ Pitaro. Went down on strikes the first time through. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. In the air to left center.
You go.
Makes the catch. Inning over. It's a 1-2-3 inning. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Dick Long. Ripped to third. Tosses to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Long, ready to go again, pitching with a lead. Swing and a miss. 0-1. A little out front there, swings through it. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Luke Mann will hit next. First time up was a pop-out. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder, Miles Naylor.
Base is empty with 2 out. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Miles Naylor. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Omar Cruz. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff, including a great curveball. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. That one ripped, but foul. This one is labeled Naylor. Has a beat on. Gets there, got it. Next up, the designated hitter, Dick Long.
Right now. Here you go.
What a profile he's got at the plate with strong contact and power ability, but he's devoted to preparation too. This afternoon was no exception. He's always ready to go when first pitch comes. A frozen rope. Naylor in position and makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kai Murphy.
He records his very first win in professional baseball, and I have a feeling there are a lot more of those to come.
Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look. Make them watch, make them look.
Dick Long is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Midland Rockhounds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Long up now. High-profile showdown here, and he faces the future star on the mound. Base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. So up next, Ethan Salas. Another full count pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Rosman Verdugo.
Here's the third baseman, Rosman Verdugo.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
0-2, rocks and fires. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
Batter's out. Batting in, the center fielder, Ryan Weidman.
So with one away, the bases are loaded. And now the center fielder, Ryan Weidman.
Hey, no one better here. Let's go. Come on.
2-2 pitch.
Slide, slide,
Beats to
slide,
second,
slide.
out there. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
The hustle he
Ryan
showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double play. Skipper's got to love seeing that. And now, Wyatt Hoffman. Traffic on the base paths, a run already in to score this inning. Here in the top of the second. On the ground to third. Slides, got it. Throws to first. Nicely done for the out. Two runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. San Antonio ahead in this game. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Dick Long. 1 for 1, single to left the first time through.
Hey, right guy. No one better up there.
That one ripped into right center. It's pretty deep. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow.
Now batting, catcher Ethan Salas.
2 outs,
Now
base is
batting,
empty.
The designated hitter, Dick Long.
Long, 22 years old, and he's been crossing the plate quite a bit lately with 8 runs scored in the last 10 games. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there, and that one is out of here. Wastes no time on this one. 6th homer of the season, and they add on. It's 4-2. He's been on an upward trend at the plate recently, a lot of good at-bats, and when you start stringing them together, the front office definitely takes notice. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dick Long.
Dives, but can't make the catch. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. No question he's feeling it right now at the plate. Every swing he takes, you better hold your breath because it feels like something big will happen. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. And 1-2. There's 1. And 2. What a play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Great game at the plate, and he's certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
Silence. They so astounding. Stop.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. Young try not to We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone. Calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young and a ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on a yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I wanted to coat. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama didn't know. This might be the
Digging in for the missions, Dick Long. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Hits the top of the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Now a relay to second. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We move on to the bottom of the first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Tommy White.
Number 88, Tommy White.
Kicks and delivers. And there's a fly ball deep to right. That's got a chance. Into the bullpen and gone. There's not a pitching coach in the game who recommends that young pitchers throw changeups high in the zone. Right there, you see why. That one was just a room service pitch. Thank you very much. Welcome back to Midland, top of the 4th inning.
Dick Long.
Between 2014 and 2017, the Rockhounds won the Texas League title every single year. It was the first time any Texas League team had accomplished that since the 1920s. Makes the catch, 1 down. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. Long, up now. 2 gone and nothing brewing, but no time like the present to start a rally. Swing and a drive. It's carrying. Snags it on the warning track. Bottom of the inning, and here is Nate Nankill. Now the 1-2 pitch. Well struck, right field. And it's out of here. It just clears the wall. Long steps in with a chance to even this game or possibly put them ahead. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. Blasted that one out of here. 7th homer of the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-4. That was a big-time blast in a big-time spot. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure.
But I put the work in, give it all I got. Yeah, in the league of my own, no, I can't lose.
next, Dick Long. This is a prime opportunity right here. Long with 4 runs batted in his last game. That 4 RBI game of his is really notable to me. I know it's so dependent on what your teammates do, but scouts still love to see timely hitting. And swing and a rocket. And makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly. Runner scores and they take the lead. Nobody out and a runner at first.
Number 13, Dick Long.
Swing and a high fly to left. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Ethan Salas.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Miles Naylor. Another full count pitch. This one to right. And it drops in. Around first and heading for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, second baseman.
Man on at first. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Dick Long.
Come on, dig,
Looks
dig,
like they'll
dig.
have a shot at extra bases. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag and safe. It's 7-1.
The batter, the catcher,
Picks himself up an RBI. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Ethan Salas. No outs and a runner on second. Here's a tapper towards short. Lasco fires over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Now batting,
It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. Next to hit for the Missions, Cason Wells. And 1-2. To the right side, Kahn.
Slide.
Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Samad Taylor.
Runner at third, 2 away. Now up, Samad Taylor. Line drive, and it's caught. And that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a runner left aboard. Midway through the fourth. C.J. Rodriguez, the next to hit.
C.J. Rodriguez.
Turns, rocks, and fires. That one ripped into right center. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for third. At third now with one away. That's a triple. Hammered that one with a really nice all-around swing. And he hit it pretty deep before it fell in for the knock. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Skies it out towards left center. It's pretty far back. 2 away. Miles Naylor digs in now.
Center fielder, Miles Naylor.
Oh-2 rocks and fires. Reaches over the wall and got it. 2 runners left stranded. They're down by 5. It's 7-2. 2 away and a runner at first. And here at the plate, Dick Long. 1 for 3. Out to center. And that's the end of the inning. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about. Two down. Digging in, Dick Long. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, averaging more than 2 RBI per game in the last 10. On the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Hard ground ball, base hit.
Yeah, great job right there.
And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way.
Here we go. Need you right here.
And here's the 0-2. In the dirt, but kept it close. Long leading off first with 2 away. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Good eye on that pitch. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Got it. And that's the end of the inning. They leave 1 runner on base. Half inning done. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Dick Long. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Long, 22 years old, and he's been red hot at the plate lately. 5 home runs in his last 10 games.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball. No way to find the sweet spot right there.
And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Man on at first. Here's the center fielder, Kai Murphy. 1-1 pitch now. Grounder to second. Spins and fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Clay Dungan.
Clay Dungan getting ready to hit.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Now a flare off the bat. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Simon Taylor.
2 out and a runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Simon Taylor. And the right-hander deals. Oh, great stuff. On his knees, the throw, and that is a nice play to end the inning. That was a great job at second base. Takes the perfect angle. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Missions, Dick Long. Fly to left, Dickey under it. Gets there, got it. So digging in, Dick Long.
Designated hitter, Dick Long.
A laser into the outfield. And 2 away now. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying. And he's got to jog around the bases. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Next up, Kai Murphy. Payoff pitch. That one out to right. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Clay Dungan. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high chopper.
All right, hold up.
2 away.
He's out.
The batter, the shortstop, Simon Taylor.
2 gone and the bases loaded. And now, Simon Taylor. Called out on strikes. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 6, 7, and 8 hitters scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. San Antonio ahead in this game, 8-2. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
So talk to me nicely, stand on pins and needles, and that is my gameplay is dangerous and lethal. This Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with Chicos, simply unbeatable. That's just my ethos, characteristics similar to the Migos. Bougie.
Era la niña en mis ojos.
Dick Long, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Midland Rockhounds. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Long on the mound for what could be a statement game. Let's see if he can come out of the gate firing. Leo DeVries, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike one. The 0-1 from the lefty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Does he get the call? Somehow. You know, I thought that was a strike, and yep, here's a challenge. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Tommy White stands in now and watches strike one. One out and the base is empty. And the slider just misses. That one finds the zone. Got it. That's out number two. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball, trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. And he grounds it to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. We go on to inning number two. No score. Missions at the plate here in the second inning.
The designated hitter, Dick Long.
And a rocket down the line. And that's a fair ball. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Kai Murphy. No score here in the second inning. In the dirt, but blocked. In the air, right field. Nankill should have this one. And makes the catch. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Runner at second, one away. Digging in for the Missions, Ethan Salas.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go. On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
On the run, spinning throw to first, and they get the out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Simon Taylor.
Runner at third, two away.
Hey,
Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Simon Taylor. And the 1-1. On the ground to first, Pitaro. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number two. And now at the plate, C.J. Pitaro.
Number 10, C.J. Pitaro.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Bouncer to second. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, CJ Rodriguez.
Coming up to the dish now for Midland, CJ Rodriguez. Not highly regarded for what he brings with the bat, at least not yet. But he's got some excellent defensive ability behind the plate. That's always very valuable. If he can improve the hitting even marginally, that would make him a really valuable prospect. Catchers who can hit at even league average levels are coveted. Long will challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. And 1-2. Struck the batter out without a swing. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. That fastball right on the outside corner had him frozen. Some really textbook pitching there. He might as well have walked to the plate and placed it on the black. Great work for the backwards K. And now it's going to be Luke Mann out to center. That is the inning. We've played 2 innings. No score. As we go to the last of the third, and now the center fielder, Miles Naylor.
That's the ball.
Naylor hitting in the 7-hole today, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. The 1-0 pitch. A little out front there, swings through it. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. The pitcher has to see the hitter getting aggressive on the high stuff. Maybe throw one even higher and induce a chase. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. That misses off the outside edge. What a take with 2 strikes. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back. 1 out and the bases are empty. Here's the left fielder, Jared Dickey. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. Fights it off. We'll see another. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, right side. Nice grab. Takes it to the bag and out. Nicely done at first.
The second baseman, Colby Halter.
2 down now. Next up for the Rockhounds, Colby Halter.
That's a ball.
Slider misses away. That's not going to entice a disciplined hitter to swing. Got to bring that slider closer to the plate. Two outs and nobody aboard. And that's outside. Ball 3. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. Three and 2 now. That one is foul. We'll see another. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Welcome back to Midland, top of the 4th inning.
The designated hitter, Dick.
Despite being in the Texas League for more than 50 years, the Rockhounds have had just 3 big league parent clubs: the Cubs, the Angels, and the Athletics. That one is absolutely pummeled. Might be trouble here.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
No question he's feeling it right now at the plate. Every swing he takes, you better hold your breath because it feels like something big will happen. No outs, runner at first. Next to hit for the Missions, Kai Murphy.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher Ethan Salas.
So up next, Ethan Salas.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one kicks away from the catcher. Throw into third.
Come on, slide. Get out.
And they put the tag on him for the out.
For Midland, the shortstop, Leo.
DeVries batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That catches the zone for a strike. Fastball in, then changeup away. That's textbook pitching, and he's showing good command in this AB. Pitcher steps off. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. That was a great 2-strike approach in that AB. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. White in the box now, takes strike 1. On 0-1, the delivery. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Runner at first, nobody out. And pitcher steps off the rubber. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Got him swinging. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Batting, the right fielder, Nate Nankiel.
And now the right fielder, Nate Nankiel, grounded out the first time. And a big swing and a miss. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. DeVries leading off first with 1 away. And 1-2. Good job to let the low one go there. To the right side. Finds its way through for a hit. And they hold the runner at second. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Pitaro in the box now, takes strike 1. 1 out, runners at first and second. just off the outside edge. And the count 1-2. That slider froze him a bit. He was lucky it just missed outside. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Runners at first and second with one out. That one missed. Excellent take. Good eye there. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. CJ Rodriguez waits on deck. Foul ball, it remains a full count. Battling here, fouls it away. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Ground ball to third. Base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. The tag. In there. Safe. We're tied at 1. Long battle in that one, and a smart hitter will be factoring in every pitch, trying to get that edge. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Ryan Oak. Plenty of game left as the starter didn't last all that long. Coming in from the bullpen, he knows his team is counting on him to eat some innings and put them in a position to stay in this game. Deep to center, and forget it, long gone. An absolutely titanic shot. 8th home run of the